What's up, YouTube? Welcome back, YouTube, man. Finna be one of y'all favorite contents, man. Pastor Edit series, season 1. Thank y'all so much, man, for tuning in, watching my stories and all. Just watching the channel. Thank y'all so much. Whatever y'all want, suggest or whatever you want to talk about, new content, just let me know in the comment. Other than that, thank y'all so much, man. On what channel though, man? We on reach. Let's share it together. King of the bando. Let's go! Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, man. But yo, man, what I left out last time, man, I was telling y'all about my first tent, my experience a little bit. When how I got my first tent and everything, man, about experience of a little bit of the homeless world with the homeless people. All right, so let me pick out what I left out last time. It's gonna be about the homeless people. It's about the homeless, about the do's and don'ts, all that. So, like I said, man, as I experience living with the homeless people and the environment with the homeless people, I'm starting to learn the levels of the levels of homeless people at different levels. Like I told you in the previous episode, the levels of the levels of homeless people. So you can catch that last episode when I was talking about that. I ain't gotta talk about it now. So when I started to figure it out, and I'm starting to see things like it get to a point that you have to fight for your peace. You gonna have, if you stepping out there with a power with a mind. Basically, what I'm saying, if your mind ain't strong enough for this, it better if you just go to the Undertaker. You might as well just go and get up out of here. Just get on up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You can't take no loss. Go on, get up out of here. That's just part of life. You gonna lose some, you gonna win some. But when you lose, make sure you learn from it and just make sure you don't cause yourself to lose again from that situation where you lost from. So, yeah, if you ain't got a strong mind in the homeless world, you're gonna break. Like I said, I'm starting to see some that came out here that look good and got a good mind, and that's no 2 weeks, they're a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? And you go to the. I start going to the. I start getting introduced to the whole homeless program that'll help you, like in Athens, Georgia. Like, okay, you got the day center. Uh, let's see, you got the day center, Spirit Nest, First Baptist Church. They feed. Uh, but yeah, the one that over Spirit Nest, his name Jamie, and Advantage Behavior Health Center is over the day center. And I say my favorite one out of all of them was the Spirit Nest. Man, shout out to the Spirit Nest. If you ever in Athens, Georgia, if you homeless in Athens, Georgia, my best advice for you to get some good service and go to the Spirit Nest. Spirit Nest is the best thing smoking for the homeless people. The homeless world. They go, you know what I'm saying? They the best thing smoking. So they're my advice. I don't know about nobody else. But take it from Pastor Eddie. In Athens, Georgia, if you have some type of homeless problem, or you homeless, the best program to go to, the best place to go to is the Spirit Net. And it clean, and they give you clothes and everything. They give you all that. I mean, I used to go there, not no more. Now it gets to the point that you start to get on your feet. Don't get greedy. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the miles from the people that, you know what I'm saying, that really need it. Now you block your blessing like that. You can't do that. Once you start to crawl and walk, you keep walking. Don't go back and try to take advantage of nothing that for somebody else that really need it. There's a lot on that needed out here, and you out here being greedy, it gonna get to a point God gonna shut you down. God gonna shut you down now. But yeah, you can clean showers and all that. You know what I'm saying? Eat. You know, got good lunch and everything. Get your ID. You know, more important thing. You know, get you going. The spirit in there get you going. You know what I'm saying? Very good folk. They keep it clean. Good people. Good people. Got some good people, man. There's some good people over there. Oh, day center. I do not like the day center. The day center, I don't like the day center. I do not like the day center. I don't know what they got going on over there in day center. But that ain't for me. I tried that. They ain't gonna help, period. I'm talking about period. People that work there, some on half, some on good, some on bad. Like I said, you got these homeless programs that, you know what I'm saying, they're supposed to help, that's their job to help, but deep inside, they get tired of seeing you. They get tired of helping you. They keep seeing you and seeing you and seeing you. You know, they get to the point they're getting tired of seeing you. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. When you get up in that world, you're supposed to get up out of there. You're supposed to have your backup plan, get yourself together, and get out of there. It ain't no place for you to be at for 10, 20 years. Get up out of there. You got to get up out of there and elevate. You got to elevate. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my first tent, my first tent was small. But I started talking to my brother and stuff. My little brother, he always got me on some type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because he was more advanced than me. I'm still stuck in one part of the world, you know what I'm saying? Scared because of conspiracy theories. Now, when it comes to conspiracy theories, 80% you cannot believe that, okay? Do not believe 80% of this conspiracy theory, AI, whatever you're talking about. You cannot believe in it like that. Believe in God. God have the last say-so to this planet. God got to say so on everything. God is almighty, remember that. And God we trust. But yo, like I was saying, and yo, man, the homeless, but the day center, just filthy, dirty. Then the people that around, you know, it's just, nah, man. Day center is not it, man. That's not it. I don't like the day center. That is not it. Day center in Athens, Georgia. I don't like that. I wish they could fix that, man. If I had the power to fix it, I'd fix it the way it's supposed to be fixed. Because it's ridiculous how they treat them folks over there. It's ridiculous, man. It's so ridiculous over there. The police got to be over there now. That's how bad it is over there. So my advice, man, don't go to the day center. Don't go to the day center. If you go to the day center in Athens, Georgia, if you go there, make sure you got appointment, you in and out. There ain't no place you want to hang out, nothing like that, because you got the crackheads around. Crackheads. Just running around, getting locked up, ain't got nothing going on. You're going to see a lot of that in this world. That's why you got to come up, shop, like I said, you got to come up and involve. While I was inside, I was learning from them, not to be them. But I was learning how to be comfortable. That's how I started to learn about this camp life. Like the things I can use with my money to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You can buy it 2,000, you know, they got material things out here that you can be comfortable camping. And I ain't know that. So I started doing my research. My brother was telling me, bro, you need to get you a 10, like an 8-man, 10-man person, big enough to get you a bed and all that. You get generators and stuff. I'm like, man, like I said, shout out to Charles Harder, man. Charles Harder looked out, you know what I'm saying? He got it's the way he, I don't know, he talked, he had some type of power, bro. He had some type of power with the government, man, the mayor them, man, to have, you know what I'm saying, you know, permission for us to count on county property. You know what I'm saying? Then when they shut it down right there in the park, we had to move on top of the hill, another government property that Charles Harder had got us to move to. It wasn't many, it was probably like two. It was like probably 2, 3 or 4. But it get to the point though, I had to set boundaries out there. It's so bad out there, y'all. I'm the only one that had a level head. 99% of the rest of them were crackheads. I was the only 1%er that out there that had a level head and one on hardcore drugs. I was the only one, and still today, I'm still the same way. I ain't on hardcore drugs. I have a strong mind, very strong mind, that you cannot get in. That folk we trying to get in, they can't get in. And they get mad because they can't get in this. And that's a good thing. Don't let nobody get in your head. If it benefiting you, if it work out for you, keep going. If it don't, let it go. Or you just go. And when you go, you make sure you tell them, don't follow you. And you dead serious now. When they follow you, you know what to do. 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, they ain't gonna do that because guess what? They know you. They know you bought that light. They know you dead serious. You stand on business. And that's how I had to be. That's how you have to be. You always got to have your guards up out there. But it got to the point that it had to be some limitations. It had to be some limitations. I had to put some limitations on it. Like, if you get an income, you stay on this side. Like where the side I'm at. It's a privilege. Morals. I said morals. And if you don't want to follow that moral, guess what? It's all good. It's gonna be consequences. But you don't want these consequences on E5. And they know that. And they know that you don't want these consequences with E5 because you know what it is. If you don't know what it is, you're going to find out real quick and blink of an eye. But, yo, I was saying more. Y'all junkies or whatever, y'all go over that way, y'all stay over that way. If you got an income, you come over here and count with me. And it's a woman named Tammy Evans and Third Eye. D-Ball, he was over there too, but D-Ball ended up moving to his own campground. So, you know what I'm saying? He ended up moving to his own campground because it got to a point on that side where I was camping at, it was county property. That's how I started to learn about camping. You got to know what property to camp on. That's how I learned what you just can't camp on any property. I'm letting you know that too. You can get evicted for being outside. That's why you see all these camp folks around here getting put out around the world. Yes, because why? It's not private property. Now, if it was private property, you can camp. You can do that. If you got some kin folk, you got some folks out there that got property, talk to them, and you know what I'm saying? Ask them, or you can pay them to use their property to count. So you ain't got to worry about nothing from the county. Police is messing with you like that. Even though I'm on private property, they mess with me sometimes, but it's just probable cause sometimes to just know who a person is or who back there or whatever, see what's going on, investigating. That's what the police do, investigate. They're not crime fighters. They're investigators, so that's their job. It is what it is, but if you're moving right, you ain't got to worry about the police. You understand me? But yeah, that's what I started to learn too, that you can't camp on any property. You got to know what property to camp on. My advice, if you want to go that route, make sure it be some private property. Private property, 10-person tent, generator, and access to some water. And extra things you can learn on my contents on, one of my content 31 Survivor series. You can check that out, man. I got all that down there. But anyway, I started to learn that. And I learned, and I'm gonna leave this alone and go to the next part. And I learned, you know what I'm saying, why junkies are called junkies. I see why they call junkies now. Because look, me staying around these folks, I'll never do that again. If you know some junkies or you think about camping, do not camp around no junkies. I'm gonna tell you why. They nasty. Got filth everywhere. Look, I seen this girl down here. Man, I seen one girl, campsite, man, filthy, nasty, sleeping in trash, just nasty. Ugh. Nasty. You hear me? Nasty. Be out here all in the trash can. Going out here to get jumped and all that, man. Bring it back to their count. Just run it. Just nasty. Got trash here. Well, filthy, dirty. You just don't care about the hygiene like that. It's just nasty. Nasty. I don't see nasty people. Nasty. I'm talking about nasty, include the women. Nasty. Nasty. I'm talking about nasty. And then one thing about that, them being nasty and knowing you probably clean and you on a whole nother level, it reflects on you. Cause it used to reflect out on me. It used to reflect out on me. Them things them junkies used to do, used to reflect out on me. Sometimes I think like, man, it gets to the point like what I'm doing around these folks. You got to ask yourself like that sometimes. Especially you on a level of mind, like, why is you around them folks? You don't know you don't supposed to be around them folks. Shout out to the one that did make it out, cause I done seen some made it out too. But we gonna get to that, man. Just stay tuned in more. I got more to tell y'all. We gonna get there. It's gonna get more interesting. But other than that, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and thank y'all so much. And God bless y'all, I say.